Buongiorno! Hey, it's Rockin' Robin here from CookingMexicanRecipes.com, and I'm in an Italian mood, so today I'm going to show you how to make some scampi. Now my version has a lot of garlic and wine and butter, and I'm going to serve it over a bed of pasta. So doesn't that sound great? Okay, so let's go over our ingredients, and I do want to mention that you want to set everything up, all these ingredients up ahead of time so that they're ready to go, because this dish cooks up really fast. Okay, so our first ingredient is going to be our shrimp. Now these are 21 to 25 to the pound, so they're very large, and they still need to be, I need to shell them and devein them. We're also going to need some olive oil, some white wine. I'm going to be using some Sauvignon Blanc here. And over here I've got about 4 or 5 cloves. Always go a little heavier on the garlic. Finely minced. I want that really fine so that it spreads out in your dish nicely and you don't get a big chunk. We're going to need some butter, just regular butter for this. And here I've got some fresh parsley chopped up. And over here I've got one green onion, thinly sliced. Then we'll need some lemon and some salt, and of course our pasta. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is, like I mentioned earlier, we want to take the shell off of the shrimp. Now these I found are already deveined. I don't know if you can see right here, but they made a slit right here and took out the vein. So we don't have to do that. All we have to do is peel off the shell. So what you do is you just pull it off like this, and it comes right off. Pretty simple. Now one thing I want to mention too about frozen shrimp. Now I was taking a cooking class with a chef, and we were doing a dish, not scampi, but it was a different dish that involved some shrimp. And he was mentioning that it's a good idea, in order to avoid some the foodborne illnesses, to buy your shrimp frozen. And I was kind of surprised when I heard that, but the reason for it is that it's handled less. So basically what they do is they catch the shrimp and they flash freeze it. So there's no handling really going on. It just goes right into the freezer, and you minimize the chance of getting some kind of illness from it. So the more that it's handled, if they're taking out the vein, if they're taking the shell off and they're handling it more, you just have more opportunity for those pathogens to get in there. So just a little tip. So basically we'll just clean all this off. I'm going to leave the tails on today. You can take those off if you want, but I'm just going to leave them on. And we'll just continue until I'm done, and then we'll just give these a rinse. Okay, so now we're ready to start cooking. Now the first thing you want to do is put your pasta in, because that'll take mine's going to take about 11 minutes to cook. And this, the shrimp scampi cooks up in 5 or 6 minutes. So I want to try and time it as close as I can so that as soon as the scampi's ready, the noodles are ready. So I've got my frying pan on medium-high heat, and I'm going to add some olive oil, and I'm not going to measure this out. I'm just going to pour this in, coat the bottom of the pan. That's quite a bit, and then I'm going to add my butter until that melts. All right, now that the butter has melted into the olive oil, I'm going to throw in the garlic, and we're going to cook that for 1 minute. Next up, we're going to toss in our shrimp. Now you don't want to overcrowd your pan. So you want all of them to lay flat in the pan, so they'll cook up nice. Make sure your heat's on medium-high heat. And they'll start turning pink as they get done. You can see already they're starting to get a little pink there. I'm going to add my onion. Let that cook in. And now I'm going to add a little bit of wine to this. Now, like I said before, these shrimp cook up pretty quick, as you can see, and if you overcook them, they're going to get rubbery, so we don't want to do that. This is the kind of dish that you want to cook and serve. So it doesn't work real well for a large group because, again, you don't want to crowd your pan. So if you just had a group of 4, maybe you could get by with cooking this, make 2 batches even. 2 different batches would work well. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Now, probably about a teaspoonful. I don't want to overpower it. Make sure you don't get any seeds in there. Just give it a little squeeze all the way around. And I'm going to toss in the parsley. So we have this nice sauce here going on with the scampi. That nice wine in there. Smells incredible, by the way. And this is about done. So I'm going to shut off the heat. And my pasta should be done in just a minute. We'll plate this up. Okay, so we just pulled everything off the stove. The noodles are done. So I'm going to go ahead and plate this up. Look at that. Beautiful. And now we're going to top it off with some shrimp. Look at that. Steaming hot. Ooh, and it smells so good. Oh, that garlic and onion and the wine, everything together. Oh, scrumptious, scrumptious. This is going to be a good one. Now let's get some of that juice because we've got to get that juice on that dish. Get that sauce on there. Look at that. Oh, it's fantastic. You can see the onion and the parsley. I wish you guys could smell this. It's amazing. All right. And then if we want, we can top that with Parmesan cheese. But for now, I'm just going to take a little taste of the shrimp because it smells amazing. Let me tell you, amazing. You guys are going to love this. So good. I hope you guys will give this a try. It is fantastic. The aroma is incredible and the flavors are spot on. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure and subscribe to my channel by clicking right up there on the button and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Now today I'm going to show you how to make refried beans. Now this recipe is very simple. It has 4 ingredients and we're going to use 1 pot. And the flavor is going to be way better than anything you can buy in a can.